sunlight settles on my face in a way that feels like someone quietly calling my name. And I let the stillness wrap around my breathing, as if the whole world finally softened just for me today. And every thought that used to run in circles through the night begins to fade into the golden lines across my window. Well, I remind myself it's fine to move slower than the world expects, because this gentle pace is finally mine to keep. And in this quiet space I feel the weight inside me loosen, as the morning air invites me into something kinder. Morning slowly finds me and I follow where it leads me, through the light that warms my tired mind. And then there's a moment nothing feels too heavy for me anymore. Ooh, oh, ooh. Slowly finds me. The coffee steam is rising in a soft and lazy ribbon while I watch it dance above my hands. And somehow that tiny warmth reminds me I don't have to rush to meet the version of myself I thought I had to be. Because every step I take in this unhurried morning feels like a promise that I'm learning how to breathe again. And even if yesterday was heavy, today begins with room for something lighter to unfold. If I just let this softness guide me, I might finally feel whole again. Morning slowly, slowly finds me and I follow where it leads me, through the light that warms my tired mind. Oh, and every quiet second in this sunrise feels like something new inside me, open wide. And though the day ahead is still unwritten, I can meet it gently now with nothing left to hide. Morning finds me. Soft air drifting in. The soft air moves across my room like it already knows the kind of morning I've been hoping for. And as it settles on my skin, I feel the weight I carried yesterday begin to loosen in a way I can finally breathe through. So I let the quiet spread around me slowly, with no need to chase the world outside or hurry towards the thing I'm not yet ready for. Because this moment feels like space I didn't know I needed, just to hear the softer parts of me again. And every gentle breeze reminds me there's still a calm that wants to stay. Soft air holding me today in a way that makes my heart beat slow, and everything feel clearer. And in this quiet morning light I start to feel like I can finally ease back in myself. Ooh, hold Curtains sway with every tiny movement of the wind, as if they're drawing patterns meant to settle down my mind. And I follow every shape they make until the heaviness I carry starts dissolving into something gentle on the floor. Because the peace inside these simple hours shows me how the light can soften everything I thought I had to fight alone, while teaching me that slowing down might be the only way to heal my heart instead of running past it every day. If I let this softness linger, I might finally feel safe again. Soft air holding me today in a way that makes my heart beat slow, and everything feel clearer. And all the quiet morning warmth begins to open places in me I forgot but was still alive. And now the breeze that moves around me feels like something gentle choosing me again. Soft and steady. The blue light through my window falls across the room so softly that it almost feels like someone whispering my name. And as it fills the quiet corners, I begin to let go of every little thought that kept me tangled through the night. I barely made it through, so I sit inside this muted glow and let it paint a calmer version of myself on top of everything I left undone. Cause for once I'm learning how to slow the world down long enough to feel the pieces of me settling back in place. And in this cool blue morning stillness, I feel my tired breathing ease. Blue window shining on my day in a way that makes the world seem quiet just enough to hold me gently. And in this early morning hush, I find a part of me returning with the light, shining on my day. The shadows shift along the floor like they're moving to a rhythm only mornings ever really understand. And watching them reminds me how the simplest things can guide me back to breathing like I'm not afraid of taking slower steps. Because the blue that seeps into this room has a way of washing over all the noise I couldn't quiet on my own. And somehow it turns the weight I carried into something soft and something I can finally lay down without a fight. Let the blue light stay a moment so I can find my way again. Blue windows shining on my day in a way that makes the world seem quiet, just enough to hold me gently. And every shade of morning calm begins to open up the places in me I forgot to let the light back into. And now this early tender glow becomes the part of me that learns to start again. Shining on my day. Shining on my day. Blue window. Blue window. Ooh, take an easy step. The morning opens slowly as I place my feet upon the floor and feel the quiet stretching out around me like a path that isn't asking much at all. And while the world outside may hurry, I can feel the way my heartbeat leans towards something softer as I breathe into the stillness of this room. So I take these easy steps and let my shoulders fall away from all the tension that I carried when the night was pressing heavy on my chest. Because today I get to move in ways that follow what my body needs instead of chasing everything. And every quiet step reminds me I don't have to run to feel alive. Easy steps guiding me today as I learn to walk in rhythms that belong to who I'm slowly growing into. And in this softer pace I find a little room to breathe and feel the world again. Guiding me today. The sunlight spills along the hallway like a gentle invitation, calling me to meet the morning with a lighter kind of heart. And as I follow where it leads, I start to notice all the tiny things that make the day feel possible in ways I haven't felt for quite a while. So I lift my head and let the moment show me how to move without the weight of yesterday deciding what I'm meant to be. And every easy step I take becomes a quiet promise that I'm learning how to trust the ground again beneath my feet. If I just keep moving gently, I might finally feel at home. Easy steps guiding me today as I learn to walk in rhythms that belong to who I'm slowly growing into. And every tender shift of light becomes a reason I can hold myself a little closer than before. And now the quiet in my pace begins to show me where my calm has been waiting on quiet inside. Ooh, quiet inside. Quiet inside, my chest returns the moment morning light begins to settle on the edges of the room, like it's reminding me to breathe again. And as the stillness spreads across the floor, I feel the things I never said begin to loosen from the weight they've held for far too long. So I let this calm surround me slowly while I learn to listen to the parts of me that always whisper truth but never speak too loud. Because today I wanna move in ways that honor how I'm healing, even if the process takes a softer, slower start than I had planned. And in this quiet place I notice I'm not as lost as yesterday. Quiet inside is guiding me today as I follow every gentle shift of light that falls upon my waking mind. And in this softer breath I feel a part of me returning to the surface once again. Ooh, guiding me today. The silence holds me kindly as I take a moment just to recognize the life beneath the noise I used to drown myself inside. And watching dust flow through the beam of morning light reminds me how the smallest things can teach me not to rush the way I grow. So I close my eyes and let the quiet hum reshape the places in my heart that never had enough room just to rest and simply be. And with each breath I realize the calm I'm finding isn't something new, it's something I forgot that I deserve. If I trust this quiet moment, I might hear my truth again. Quiet inside is guiding me today as I follow every gentle shift of light that falls upon my waking mind. And all the softer parts I bury now begin to rise like something warm that wants to live inside me once again. And in this glowing stillness I remember how to start becoming whole. Ooh, quiet inside. Ooh, quiet inside. Ooh, coffee rising slow. Coffee rising slow. The coffee steam begins to drift above my hands in quiet spirals. Remind me how the morning never asks for anything but presence. And as I watch the subtle curves of heat unwind, I start to feel the tension in my shoulders loosen like it's learning how to leave me without a word. So I settle deeper into this tender calm and let the simple warmth become a place where yesterday no longer holds its heavy grip on me. Because right now the only thing I need is time to breathe inside the stillness that this rising steam creates. And in this tiny gentle moment I feel myself returning home. Coffee steam I can feel my tired heart open into something warm enough to hold. Drifting through the air. The rising warmth keeps drawing shapes that fade before I name them. Like reminders, everything can move and soften without needing to be known. And I follow every small dissolving line until the worry I've been holding loses color in the early light that settles on my knees. So I let my thoughts grow quieter with each slow sip and let the moment teach me how to meet myself without expecting too much too soon. And somehow this simple ritual becomes the place where I relearn how to let the world feel gentle on my skin. If I hold this warmth a little longer, maybe I can warm my heart again. Coffee steam drifting through the air like it's carrying a softer wave. Start again inside my quiet morning. And every curve of rising warmth begins to open something hidden deep within the space I keep untouched. And now this early gentle heat becomes the part of me that finally lets the world feel light again. Oh. Coffee steam.
Warm breeze coming in. Oh, warm breeze slips into the room like it's been waiting for the moment I will finally slow enough to feel it on my skin again. And as it moves across my shoulders with a softness I forgot I needed, I start to sense the weight inside me lifting in a way that feels almost new. So I lean into the comfort of this quiet drift and let it guide me toward a version of myself I haven't met since life began to move too fast. Because this tender morning air reminds me I don't have to keep holding everything alone just to prove that I'm okay.
And when the breeze rests lightly on me, I feel my tired heart exhale.
Warm breeze touching me today in a way that slows the noise inside and makes the morning feel forgiving. In this quiet shift of air I find a softness I've been missing for so long. Slowing all the noise.
The yellow wind keeps passing through the open window, carrying hints of something lighter than the thoughts that held me down last night. And I follow every subtle movement as if it knows the path my mind should take before I lose myself in worries I can't name. So I close my eyes and let the breeze decide the pace while showing me the kind of calm I never learned to give myself before. Somehow this soft and shifting air becomes the place where I remember how to feel without being overwhelmed.
If I stay with this one moment, maybe I can breathe again. watching me today in a way that slows the noise inside and makes the morning feel forgiving. And every passing wave of air begins to clear the heaviness I carry deep inside of spaces I ignored. And now this tender wind becomes a steady rhythm, teaching me to move with gentler steps again. The day begins to open slowly, like it's learning how to stretch its arms across my quiet room without rushing me to move. And as the light climbs softly up the wall, I feel the rhythm of my thoughts begin to settle into something easier than the pace I kept before. So I let my breathing fall in line with every gentle shift of brightness, as if the morning knows the tempo I should follow more than I do. Because today I wanna learn the way the world unfolds without forcing myself to keep up with anything that doesn't feel like me.
And in this slow and gentle man,
I feel the pressure fade away.
Day unfolds at its own pace, and I'm learning how to follow without letting no demons pull me out of where I am. And in this tender opening, I find a space where I can breathe again. Breathe again. Breathe again. The morning moves with quiet confidence, a shadow shifting to the corners, act they know exactly when to leave the room.
And I begin to feel my worries loosening their hold, as if this gentle light has found the places they were hiding in my chest. So I sit a little longer in the stillness and let the calm remind me that I don't need to earn this softness by being stronger than I feel. Because sometimes letting the day unfold is the only way to show myself the kindness I've been waiting for.
If I trust this slower rhythm,
maybe I can find my own.
day unfolds at its own pace, and I'm learning how to follow without letting old demons pull me out of where I am.
And now the light that settles on my hands begins to shape a gentle pattern in the way I choose to move today. And in this quiet rising glow, I feel a version of myself returning home again. Day unfolds. Day unfolds.
home, home. Mm. eyes on my mind. Yeah. The sunrise settles on my window like a quiet message telling me the night is finally loosened its hold on everything I carry. And as the colors bleed into the room with soft unfolding edges, I feel the thoughts I left unfinished start to find a gentler shape inside my chest. So I sit a moment longer just to let the early glow unwind the nights I made from trying too hard to run the things I didn't understand. Because this quiet morning light reminds me that beginnings don't have to be loud to change the way I breathe. And when the first light hits my skin, I feel my heartbeat realize. Sunrise mind is clearing me again, as every shade of gold reminds me I can start without the weight I woke up holding. In this gentle shift of light, I find a softer place to stand. Clearing me again. Clearing me again. The morning brightens slow and steady while the shadows on the floor begin to melt into the warmth that fills the corners of the room. And I watch how every quiet color paints a calmer rhythm through the spaces where my doubts won't slip without permission. So I open up my chest and let the sunlight cross the places I've been hiding, hoping it can teach me how to see myself without comparing every step. Because sometimes the light arrives to show me I've been moving forward even when I couldn't feel it. If I follow where this glow begins, maybe I can start anew. Sunrise mind is clearing me again, as every shade of gold reminds me I can start without the weight I woke up holding. And now the colors stretching through the room begin to draw a brighter path along the corners of my tired heart. And in this gentle early light, I finally feel a way to begin again. Sunrise mind. Starting here. The morning meets me softly, like it knows exactly what I lost and isn't here to judge the way I carry pieces of the night before. And as the room begins to warm with quiet golden light, I feel the thoughts I couldn't organize start to settle into gentler corners of my mind. So I let myself sink into the stillness, letting go of all the ways I tried too hard to be okay before I truly understood what healing meant. Because today feels like the kind of day that doesn't ask for strength, only honesty and a little space to breathe. And when I stand inside this quiet, I feel a new beginning form. Start again with softer steps and let the world unfold without demanding more than what I have to give this morning. And in this honest space I find Daylight drifts across the floor, like it's gently showing me the parts I tried to skip, the ones that needed time instead of brave pretending. And I begin to understand that starting over isn't failure, but a kindness. I've denied myself more times than I can count, so I follow every slow intention, rising with the light, learning not to rush the pieces that aren't ready to fall back into place just yet. Because moving slowly doesn't mean I'm lost, it means I'm finally listening. And if I take this step with patience, maybe I can trust myself again. Start again with softer steps and let the world unfold without demanding more than what I have to give this morning. And every gentle breath I take begins to show me how the weight I kept inside can loosen when I choose to move with care. And in this new and tender quiet, I finally feel the courage to begin again. Start again. Resting light, yeah. Ooh. The resting light drips slowly through the curtains, like it knows exactly how to touch the parts of me I've kept too tense for far too long. And as it settles on my hands, I feel the night begin to loosen from the spaces where my thoughts had tangled in a knots I couldn't name. So I let this early stillness hold me while I breathe a little deeper than I did yesterday, giving myself the room I never learned to claim. Because this soft arrival of the morning reminds me that healing doesn't shout. Sometimes it just sits quietly beside me. And when the light rests gently here, I feel my heart beat slow again. Resting light falling on my skin, like a way to learn to calm my loss while trying not to break too loudly. Ooh, and in this quiet glow I find a moment soft enough to trust. Oh, and soft enough to trust. Ooh, soft enough to trust. Brightness grows a little stronger, but still patient, moving across the room like it understands I'm waking into myself one small step at a time. And as it grazes the corner of the bed, I feel the weight I've been hiding till just slightly off its center, giving me a chance to breathe again. So I keep my eyes half open and watch how the shadows melt away without a fight, teaching me to release what I can carry alone. Because this gentle glow feels like a promise that I don't have to be perfect to be held by the morning. If I stay inside this softness, maybe I can feel whole again. Resting light falling on my skin, like a way to learn to calm my loss while trying shape the parts of me I once believed were too heavy to let go. And in this quiet early glow I finally feel a softer place to begin again. Begin with it. The morning opens gently, like it's giving me permission to return to all the pieces of myself I've put aside while chasing days that move too fast. And as the quiet fills the corners of the room, I feel the weight I carry soften, just enough for me to finally see what's left beneath it all. So I let the silence settle on my chest and breathe until the rhythm starts to feel like something I can trust, without pretending to be stronger than I am. 'Cause every new beginning seems to whisper that the real change always starts somewhere deep inside, slow, unhurried, honest. And when I hear that quiet calling, I know it's time to open up. Begin within before the world arrives, and let the gentle truth inside me guide the way I choose to move this morning. And in this softer space I find a way to breathe again. Ooh, finding space again. Daylight paints a pathway on the floor like it's leading me toward it. Every part I've overlooked while trying to stay ahead of everything at once. And as I watch the shapes of shadow fade, I realize I've been holding on to things that never needed to come with me into the new day. So I let the quiet morning teach me how to loosen my grip, how to rest in the truth instead of the doubts that kept me running in circles. Because beginning from within means trusting that the smallest shift can open more than I imagined. If I follow this gentle feeling, maybe I